In this video, I will focus on some thoughts, man versus crypto, some ideas I had, some observations I had, some things been going on in my mind the last couple of days, and I want to share them with you. And it's actually about what's going on in the world. My name is MichaelPluszek. I call this the PLUSZEKS Crypto Corner. And I've been in crypto since 2017, 16, 17. And the last couple of years, I've been going more and more deep into crypto, investing more, but also wider, learning more about crypto, educating myself about crypto. And now I finally decided to share my learnings, to share my ideas, and hopefully to inspire you. So in this video, man versus crypto, I have like three things, man things that I gathered for this video and that I just wanted to share my thoughts around. So as always, I would be happy if you like the video, give it a like, and please comment anything that's going on. Maybe I'll ask you a question. I would love for you to comment on it. And also, if you like this, if you want to like make sure that you get my videos, click the subscribe button. All right. So what's going on? My ideas here is that many people, they think about crypto as money and investments, and many people see crypto as Bitcoin. And I also know there's a lot of people, I see this now as I follow mostly on Twitter, but there's a lot of people who are like trying to ride the next wave in crypto, like trading with crypto. And that's what most people, from what I see, from what I hear, what's going on with crypto. And most of it is about Bitcoin. Now, for me, the more I dive into this, the more I read about it, the more I educate myself about crypto, about money, about how the world is running, I get more and more fascinated. Is that the word, fascinated? About crypto and the possibilities with this. So let me give you some examples right here. This is from what is going on right now in the world, or at least the last, not long, maybe the last 6 months or something. And I got the first example is from my own country, but I also got an example from another country. I'm not going to tell which it is, and then actually the whole world nearly. So the first example here, and it's just an example because these things happen every day. They are in the front of the newspaper. So this example, it's just a few days ago, a politician from the Danish government. He has been the main person, the main driver in a new law here in Denmark. And this law is about making it illegal for people under, I think it's 18, to buy alcohol. It's legal today, but he wanted to be not legal. And he fought for this, he talked about this, and now this guy stopped in the Danish government, and he's working for, going to start working for something with alcohol, the alcohol union or something like this. So that was kind of like front stuff thing in the newspaper the last couple of days here after the announcement. And I understand that. I mean, one guy's talking about one thing against the thing, and then he's going in totally another direction, at least as it seems. But as I said, this is only one thing. The last couple of years, I've been looking at what's going on mostly in Denmark, but the people in the government, what's the name? Politicians? Yeah. How they speak, how they work, what they're doing. And I must be honest, and I'm not working like, that's not my job. I'm not doing that. working in the government. But sometimes I'm like, I've told other people, this is like a circus. I mean, it's like a circus. And you've probably seen this in your country too. So I see this more and more when I read what people write online, social media. I see more and more. A lot of people are not happy with what's going on. I mean, today we got much more communication than what was possible like 100 years ago. And from what I see, it's getting more and more obvious that there's so much stuff going on that's not at all good for the people. Makes sense? So, as I said, this was just one example. And I could mention a lot of these because that's also something from the newspapers. It seems like they are just looking for all of this dirt, but it's good that the dirt comes up so we can see what's actually going on, right? So here you can put in a comment. You could actually put in a comment what's going on in your country. Which brings me to number 2, the second point here. It is a crypto video, and I'll get back to why I'm sharing these things. Because not long ago, there was in another country than Denmark, where I am, the newspaper here in Denmark talked about this prime minister, I think that's the name, who has been in front of the whole country, speaking about having to close down the whole country because of the virus, not being able to open the shops, not being able to be in the streets, not being able to be more than 5 people. And at the same time, after doing those presentations, this prime minister, I don't know the guy, goes home and party like big time. And then when this is discovered, oh, I wasn't like, this is not real, or I wasn't aware. And how can this be? I mean, and it's just like we see this, but then another news come in and we forget about these things. Another news come in, we forget about these things. But for me, I've been a business leader, I've been a manager, I've been a coach and a mentor for more than 20 years. I'm like, really? Come on, what's going on here? So, and again, if you can guess the country of my number 2 example here, you can put it in the comments. Now, the third bullet that I had with me today, it's about financials. And this is a thing this is really also a thing where crypto comes in heavily. But the thing right now, what I see, and I see this a lot from the United States, but I also see other countries now is following. And I just saw today in Denmark, a lot of people are getting very scared with what's going on. And when I say financial, it's actually people go to work at the end of the month, they have some money left, but the prices on gasoline, the prices on food, the prices on electricity, all of this is going up, which means that people are getting scared. Can they pay their bills? Do they have enough of money? And with this comes that the interest rates are changing. And I know I'm an entrepreneur. I had some money saved up. I have to pay for those money in the bank. I did create another video about this. And the banks, I did create a video about this too. I'll put it in the links below and also somewhere in this video. But the banks are putting more and more, like, I don't know what the name is for this, but the interest is getting worse. People have to pay more. And also to do the stuff that you need to do in the bank, it's costing more and more. And why I'm saying this, because the thing is, this is out of control for the people. So normal people like you and me, I don't go to work right now. I do what I love to do here, but we have to pay more for the same things. It's inflation. The inflation is sky high. It's like I saw it's like back to the 80s or something, where it's been so high in the United States, and it's like a record in the EU and also in Denmark now. But this is something that we as people cannot control. This is something that is controlled. It's just something that pops in, and we just have to fit into that box. I'm using my own words. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not educated in finances. I'm doing my own education about these things, and I have my own thoughts about it. And one person was commenting to me on one of my posts one day that we are just like what's that called, what's that called, the pieces in a check. They just move around with us like what they want to. And the thing with this is that all of these things that I mentioned now, it's people who are in the government in Denmark. It's people who are in the government, the prime minister in the other country. And when I see, and I don't know about you, but what's going on in the world, it's like I see more and more people are beginning to wake up to, this is the fact, this is how it is. And it also, like, we are in a time in our world where technology is like, we know more. It's the evolution of technology is speeding more and more up. The communication, it's getting easier and easier to know what's going around around the world. All of this is getting like really fast and really good. A lot of good things are happening. And at the same time, with all of this, we have human beings. I mean, at least in my country, we can say, oh, we have another like election going on, and maybe things can go better. I think it's the same all around the world. We have people coming in, they speak about what they want to do, they talk about all the promises, and we're like, wow, this would be nice. We elect the next person, and you know the story. It's kind of like, okay, now we're in the middle of a war in Europe here, and more countries are getting sucked into this. But it's not the people, right? It's not the people who want this, not from what I know, but it's people who are behind it. And then we think, okay, it could be better with another person, but the other person comes in and will have their, like, I've been working with personal development for 20 years. They will have their history with them. They will have their faults with them. They will have all of this, and they will be with a lot of other people in the government. They will be with a lot of other people that all of this is like twinkle together. So it's going to be very difficult for them. I understand all of that. So, and this is not like a hate speech about anything at all. I'm just trying to share my ideas here. So the thing is, new person, wow, everything should be so great now. But, well, if we look at what's been going on for the last 10 to 20 years, it's not like that. I mean, we are in a war. We have record high inflation right now. So it doesn't seem like things are getting better, right? Maybe they are, I hope. But here comes crypto in. So this was the man thing. You know, everything is controlled by a man. And the thing about crypto that's beginning to, for me, getting more and more exciting is that this is like a code. It's a code where it's written in the code. This crypto, what is this crypto? What's the function of it? How many cryptos, how many coins, if it's a coin? And also, like, you could say the rules. So, and I know now, I have not looked that much into it, but I know there's something called DAO, D-A-O, which seems to be like also in the beginning, but something that could be very interesting, where people are coming together in a community where actually the values or the rules of the community is written into a code. I don't know much about it right now, but the thing is, it's getting more and more exciting for me, because a person cannot. So if there's another person, it will not change the coding. So the code is there, it's written, and like with Bitcoin, like you probably heard, there's like, and people say different numbers, but I think it's 21 or 22 million Bitcoins. And when that number is hidden, there's no more coins. That's written in the code. And as I mentioned before, I've been working with an NFT project, and I put the link below too if you want to see more about this. And we hopefully are about to launch this soon, but it's snails. So we have been laughing, me and my partner, it's going very slowly. But the thing is, I didn't know this when we went into this project, but we also began doing the coding ourselves. So I see we put in how many NFTs are there. So for our, it's going to be 10,000 snails, and it's written in the code. It's written who owns the code. Different things are written into the code. They cannot be changed. Doesn't matter. So if another person buys it, it's the same code, right? So, and that's the same thing with the crypto. That's beginning to be more and more interesting as I see it, because it cannot be like a government cannot change the rules of the Bitcoin or another crypto project. They cannot decide what the Bitcoin or the other project will do or how it will behave. They can regulate it, like saying, as of the country, we will try to make sure this or this will happen, or this is not legal or this is legal. They can do that, but they cannot change the crypto project. And for me, this is very exciting, and that's one of the big parts why I think the crypto is so interesting. And I just see now that more and more now, I know the second country, like the first one was El Salvador, and another country came in now and saying that Bitcoin, sorry, will be accepted here. And more countries will do that. Every day I see more like big companies accepting crypto, see more like new stuff going on with crypto. So it's kind of like still the beginning, like I said before, as I see it. I know it's been going on for more than 10 years now, but it's beginning to get more and more momentum. And again, for me, it's like, this is not something where we don't control it. We don't control the price, but we will always know because of the code. And every person can go in and watch the crypto project they want to go into. They can go in and watch exactly what's going on, exactly what are the rules or the values or the foundation, or why is this crypto here. They can read this, very transparent, and which is a thing that for me, it's not transferable what's going on. Even though we live in a small country, we are like, I think 6 million people in Denmark, but still it's very difficult to understand what exactly is going on. And that's much easier with the crypto. So it was a little around. I hope it's okay. I hope it made sense for you. And again, please comment something in the comments. I love reading comments. So one more thing about crypto versus man. The one thing is that the crypto code is there, the project with the crypto is there, but again, it's still people behind it. So, and probably you heard some crypto stores, people invested in crypto. I think even there's a Netflix video about this, film about this, and then the people behind the project, they're running with all the money, something like this. So obviously this can still happen. I don't know if it can happen with any crypto, but it could happen. It has happened, and people are hacking into it and things like this. That's not for this video, but the crypto project, it's the crypto project. So it's not about the prime minister doing something and saying something and doing another thing. Crypto project is the crypto project. So, and at last here for this video, I think I babbled a little too much here, but for this video, I actually want to just say the same thing as always, because people do ask me when I have conversations online with people, they ask me, what kind of crypto are you in? And are you a trader? And what should I do if I did not invest into crypto yet? So first of all, for me, I'm a long-term with crypto. So I'm not like trying to trade it, and I'm happy I'm not, because my mentality is not good with that. I don't want to stress myself, and I would stress myself if I did that. So I'm more in the long. So even though Bitcoin goes up or down, or some of the other coins go up and down, if I still believe in the project, it's a long-term thing for me. So it could be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. It's a long-term thing for me. So that was one thing. I'm not saying not to do trading. I'm just speaking from my own thing here. And the other thing is, what if a person asks me what should I do with actually about crypto and Bitcoins and like this? First of all, same advice in any video here: educate yourself. So start reading about it, start connecting with people online, start to figure out the things for yourself. And it is like you're going into a door and then you're just going more and more into it. I see that with a lot of people, me included. And the third thing is that if you haven't yet invested, I would say just start with a little. Open up and Google about this. I haven't made any videos, maybe I'll do, but open up an account and read about that, and then just invest a little bit of money into it, just for you to begin to understand it, begin to see what's going on, and then just educate yourself. And maybe it's not for you, then that's it. But maybe it is for you, and you'll be like me. You'll just like, wow, I need to learn more, I need to understand more, and just let it go with time. And the only thing is that it seems to be running very fast now. So it is like, the faster it gets, it could be like the more difficult it is to jump on the Bitcoin and crypto train. So that's all from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a like, and please comment, and do subscribe if you want to see more of this. And this is Michael from PLUSZEKS Crypto Corner. See you in the next video.